Welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future trading. All our videos for educational purpose only. You're very welcome to follow any of our automated signal as long as you are on a sim. We're not responsible for your trade. If you are interested today, what is moving? The CL is your best offer at this moment. The Nasdaq. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future. The CL is on the move. If you want to auto trade, you don't want to deal with the market at this moment. The Nasdaq ES, they are about to go long. The only thing, the last 5-10 minutes, the ES was struggling on the resistance line at 43.04, and now the ES start taking off. Also, the Nasdaq once is finished at 149.32. That will be good. As long as the Nasdaq has not crossed the 149.33, you should not auto trade. It doesn't matter where this auto trade coming from. Those are the key to help you managing. It doesn't matter what type of an auto trade you are using. So if you don't want to deal with all the levels and everything, your best offer at this moment is the CL. That's why I told you you should not take a trade on the Nasdaq, because we need to see this Nasdaq crossing the 14,926 or 32, whatever you want. So this is a really important key level for the Nasdaq. And if we always, we keep saying this for many years to our traders, and some of them, they just don't take it seriously. When you come in anytime, every morning, anytime, you start your Ninja Trader in the morning. If you look at the market analyzer and the ES, Nasdaq, YM is not in sequence with the same direction, you have a problem auto trading. Doesn't matter where this auto trade coming from, whether it's from us or somebody else. The market movement apply on everyone, whether you are auto trading or manual trading or whatever you want. When you come in and you see the market analyzer is not in sequence, this means you're going to have a problem in the market, period, promise. So always, if you don't have the eye for the market, how it's moving, just look at the market analyzer. If you don't want to bother with the price action, that's your right. Nobody is telling you to learn price action, but at least kick the tires before you start your engines. That's it. Before you start your auto trade, kick your tires, make sure the market is in sequence with the market analyzer, and then life will be much easier on you. You should not ignore the signals from the market analyzer at all. The market analyzer gives you very good idea how the market it is, how choppy it is, and if it is tradable or not. And this is an example. This is very funny example. The ES is going up, and then if you notice here on the left upper corner, this one here blinks. It's not just an indicator. It blinks immediately, where there is some sellers trying to push this market down, and this is the indicator is telling you there is a lot of sellers is coming in, which at the moment, which every indicator is showing, even the buyers over the sellers at this moment, but there is sellers on the move trying to push this market down. So this is something, there is those instruments on the charts, they are like a cockpit, and it can give you a very good general idea what's going on to land this trade in peace. So do not underestimate those instruments on the left upper corners of the chart. That will give you the true pressure, and it gives you if this market trending the right direction or not. So or it is a weak trend or not. It is very important to know if you are sitting behind the screen to understand when you're auto trade taking a trade, is it a weak trend, is a strong trend, where is most likely is going to happen. You don't just turn it on like a coffee machine and you turn your back on it. Now, if you wanted to do this, we have made some templates where you three, four different combination. They have to agree on a trade before they start taking a trade, which we already implement a lot of those, because now the season is going to be a little bit nasty. A lot of people, the volume after the Thanksgiving, it goes down, and there is a spike in the market for a few minutes and then is dead for the rest of the day. That's what we have seen. Very rare, very rare. It was some activities on the months 11 and 12. Usually, the market is very dead. It is actually the best time to learn the market movement. Those 2 months, they are extremely good to learn the market movement, and you get yourself ready after New Year Eve to be on a full throttle with your trade. So in this time of year, we need to add, which I will bring them down. We added some system, and they all has to agree before it takes the combination of 2 or 3 different systems to agree on one trade, and that can cut off a lot of trades in the market for you. And also, as we see right now, the ES is staying on this level, the resistance line. He's tried to break it, and as you see, those sellers that were trying to push the market, they're gone right now. The chart is not a blink in those at this moment, and this is a really, really, really unpredictable movement in the market. The Nasdaq couldn't break those key level, and now is going down. And that's why from the beginning I said, if you want to auto trade, today is your best offer to stay on a winning horse, which is the CL at this moment. Now for the Nasdaq, you see, this is the problem. If we look at the market analyzer, if you see the ES is on a full throttle long, which is really getting chopped in there, and the Nasdaq has a sell signal, 1 negative and 2 positive on the direction of the Nasdaq, and then your YM is 2 negative and 1 positive. So what is telling us the market analyzer? It's just a drunk guy going down in a truck with 1 light and no brakes. You know, it's going to crash. So so this is an indication that is a problem in the market, and now the Nasdaq has dropped and is gonna take the ES with him, dragging it down, and this is it. So now the market is just hammering down. That's very good. And if you are on a short trade, there will be your, if you want to take out some of the trades, it will be your target 14,881. This is really crazy. But whereas you see that my crosser at this moment, this is your target on the Nasdaq, 14,881. And if you are auto trading or trading the ES, you're not gonna see the light before below the 42.93 at this moment. There is no. So if we are going, if you are going short on the ES, make sure your target is 42.93. There is nothing left below the 42.93. So my ES just took a trade, and actually is the first trade, and here it is. The European session was excellent. The European session on the ES, but I was asleep anyway. But you can see it had a beautiful run on the European session, and now it's taking a short trade. But your destination on this one here, I mean, my auto trade is all the way down to 42.59, but you're not gonna see the light after the 42.93. Actually, this is where most likely your trades are done at 42.93. This is the target because there is a double support area in there, and here it is. Also, with this new auto trade we developed, we can also manage to break even manually if we want to, and it's gonna stay there. And this is really good. And here it is. It's on a free flight. I don't care how it goes. Now we are broke even, so we are on a free flight. That's it. For the Nasdaq also, we have the short on the Nasdaq. But this is the target for the Nasdaq. We hit the target, so whatever we can get out of it, more than that is fine. Now the new signal came out on the ES. That means the auto trade, there is 5 different auto trades on the market analyzer, and immediately from the market analyzer, here is the signal. The market analyzer is based on 1 contract, but I'm using 2 contracts. You can use whatever you want. But here is the sell signal, and here is the market analyzer. Kicked in a trade at 42.98. If we notice the buyers and the sellers, they are equal on the ES, and if we look at the Nasdaq, also the Nasdaq is a total opposite. The sellers is way over the buyers, and we will see the Nasdaq. I was expecting to stop at 148.80. We are going farther down to the lower level at 148.21. So if you can maintain it, that will be really good. If you can maintain that trade. And the ES, don't expect too much trend on the ES at this moment. In those days, months 11 and 12, even if you have your daily target, as an example, I have the CL, which is filtered, took 2 trade and finished, and it was done within less than an hour. And here is the trade for the CL, and then if you notice, took those 2 trade, and it is finished around 9:43, and this is the BBT, and it's too early. On a normal day you can right click and you can make it run one more time. It is very early, but the CL is running, so what we can do after it hit the daily target, if you want to, you can just reload the auto trade and start all over again. And if I was you in months 11 and 12, when you see plus, just close your computer and run away with it. But in case if you still have the stomach to go for one more round, what you do, you go right click, and then you go ahead and you re-engage the auto trade to start auto trading again, and then very soon, once this bar is closed, it's gonna start zero in to start from zero, and we'll start activating the trades again. So if we, I don't know if I did it or not, but I'm gonna show you. You right click and you say reload, and now once this bar closed, it's gonna all disappear and it's going to start to zero, from zero again. So this is, if I was you, I will do it in pieces. Like don't run the auto trades all day long, especially this time of year. Maybe lower your target. There is a lot of people don't get it. Let's say if your target is 500, any auto trade, let's say, will go 100, 200, and then it goes down to 50, 100, 300, 400, then he has a losing trade, go to 300. It's not gonna be win, 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 win all the time. And there we go. As you notice here, it just zeroed in, and now all the numbers are in zero, and now start taking the trade. So the market goes in back and forth. Let's say your daily target is 500, and then you're gonna have a few winning trade, few losing trade until you accomplish the 500. By aiming to $1,000 for a day, maybe your auto trade, any auto trade, will go, let's say 600, 700, and maybe going to have 2 losing trade. Then you are dropped to 300, and then it goes to 500, then it drop to 200, then go up to 700. It's not just by using a daily target, it's gonna be win-win every trade. So there is no auto trade is gonna be win-win every trade. So so what it is, the lower the target is, the more achievement you get. That's what I'm trying to get you. If you are auto trading in ES in this time of year, if you see a couple of $300 based on one contract, get it out and run away. If you don't want to deal with the market, as long as you're on the plus, this way is quick. If you are on 2 contracts, then get it to 500. Then if you accomplish the 500 immediately, that means your market is running. You can go for another round, and maybe you might lose your 500 or you might add 500. So it's like a casino. Nobody knows what's going on the next half an hour in the market. So by aiming your target higher does not mean you're doing something good. It can be potentially damage to your account if you are aiming too high and with a low money. I mean, let's say as an example, if you're gonna take an ES and put a daily target 1,000, on one lot. Um, I mean, uh, first of all, ES hardly move sometimes, and you're gonna have a losing, winning, losing, winning, losing, winning trades, and sometimes you might go in a circle for hours and doing nothing, just one winning trade, one losing trade. So by uh, um, as an example, if a guy have $1,000 daily target on one ES and another guy have 500 and another guy have a 300, the guy with the 300 he will finish much faster than you are and he's out. Well, maybe the 500 he might get all the way to up to 450, and then the market start getting chopped and you might lose the 450, you might go for another round. So aiming the targets high is not the smartest way to get it. It's not a dishwasher machine. You just, it's not gonna keep winning for you. You have to understand, you cannot win every time they play with the cards. And when you are auto trading, don't expect every trade is a winning trade. And so, as we see right now, we are doing fine on all the trades, and the CL took the short trade and broke even. The ES finished, did not do that much. It just broke even on that, and the and also the CL on the scalper taking a short, and this is one auto trade, the scalper, and this one another auto trade. They're both they are both are short, and the Nasdaq is finished. So the only thing is moving at this moment is the CL. Welcome to trading. Nothing can be done. The when the market analyzer fired the signal buy, here it is, and the target is 43.24 on that auto trade, and also we had YM fired uh, on the market analyzer when the signal came in, and here it is the YM, and the CL fired the signal as well, and here it is the CL trade, and so they're all working fine. So the CL came in right on top the double support area here, 89, and it's going back. In those cases on this auto trade, you can break even manually if you want to, or if you want to, you can take some of the profit off if you want to and leave one. And those are coming from the market analyzer. Everything is fine. It's an easy day today. Not much going on. Very easy. For the scalper Nasdaq, also actually the scalper on the new auto trade for the Nasdaq is doing just as good as it's already 24.20. It's doing it just as good as the swing trading on the Nasdaq. So they're all fine. This one from the market analyzer. The signal came in. The CL on the new auto trade, we are up to 3,840 based on 375 ticks. And the Nasdaq on 2 minutes, we are up to 2,420. Here it is. Maybe now the market is finished, and if you don't protect your profit, you might go down. Well, we finished with the we finished with the Nasdaq at this moment with the 3,100 on the Nasdaq, which is very good for the scalper. This is our latest auto trade we did released a couple of weeks ago, and I did very well on the CL 3,840. This is really good. Also, this one here is filtered, and on this one here, when we restarted, it made if you go back to the video, made couple $1,000 on the first hour, and then we turn it back on and it made another 2,000. So that's 4,000 on the CL. This is very good, very good for a day like this. I'm okay with that. You know, the last 2 weeks they were horrible, but now we start seeing the lights, and the market start moving to normal pace again. This is really good. Folks, that's all what we have for you today. Thank you very much. Any request, templates, anything, you need to be a little bit patient with us. We are extremely busy, but we'll get everyone within an hour. Okay? Thank you very much, and we'll see you another day.